Ducky, Mama Mercy.
Yes.
So this is the first time I meet you,
Yes.
and here we are. What area of the world are we in, first of all?
Yes.
What's the name of this city or this town?
Mhm.
Where are we?
Now we are at a Good Samaritan Children's Home
Good
in
Samaritan.
Mathare, Slum, Nairobi, capital city of Kenya. So we are in Kenya.
We're in Kenya.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful place. As I was driving here, I noticed it was quite a big slum in general.
Yes.
Okay, and you have at Good Samaritan a several-story building.
Yes.
How many children do you house here?
Now, all the total of my kids, the total number is more than 450.
Okay.
Because now they are 300. I have 100 in another home,
Okay.
5 kilometers,
From here.
and others who are staying with their relative and mothers who are HIV positive.
Okay.
So me, I can add children anytime, any minute, because I'm here for them. And if I don't help them, who will help them? That's why I agree to help them.
So, bless you, you've been doing this for 27 years, I've heard.
Yes, I have been doing this without moving here. Only picking children and taking them to school, feeding them, doing everything for them for the 27 years.
Bless you.
And I like it very much.
Yeah,
Nobody
I was-
forced me, but something in my heart I feel to help the kids.
So tell us about the history then, when you started
Yeah.
27 years ago.
I will do it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Let me tell you the truth. It's something in my heart. I started in 1991. Up to now is 27 years. I started with 6 kids. Up to date is 10,000 kids. I have touched their life. But now, those old people, all the boys and girls have them got a good job. Others got married. So I'm mother of generation and generation. And now, the number is growing because of the poverty. The level of poverty and poor and rich is very wide. And the gap of poor and rich also is extending. So, and I feel to help many kids because this is not my business. These are children who are suffering. They need me. They need you. If it is my business, I cannot sleep 4 hours every day. But I feel to make a change. I feel to give somebody a space. I want to show people they can make it. Because it's not a big deal. Just a matter of using what you have. This children does not need billions and billions. They need something very small to sustain them to see tomorrow. Only things like how building this structure carrying a lot of money because we need to build it permanent.
Yes.
But if it is temporary like this one, it is not much. But I feel to build a 70-floor houses so that I can bring many kids. If they go 50, I can add 100. So it's my duty. And I feel other people can join hand with me so that we can work together. Although our churches of today and our government failed, they failed to help kids. When they go to parliament, they talk about their big salary. They don't mind about the poor people. They don't mind about the children. That's why people like us, God created a good heart for us.
Bless you. Of course, what I've loved since the moment I met you is the feistiness.
Yes.
There's an energy in there. And you mentioned that you sleep only 4
2
hours
hours
a night.
Yes.
Okay, and you've been doing that for 27
27
plus
years.
years.
Even nobody wake me. Only me, I feel to wake up and say, oh, prepare yourself to go to school. You, take this broom, sweep. Because you have to take a responsibility.
Yes, of course.
So I do that. Others, I guide them to wash. And nowadays I have some people who are helping us. Like Eric, Boro, there's Eunice, and Teacher Hereni, Mama Jabi. People, they are coming up to help me. They are saying that it's a good job. It's a noble job.
Can you tell Eric's story?
Yes,
Tell us Eric's story.
Alex's story. Alex was brought up here. He finished primary here. I took him to the Eastern High School, so it was a day school. Then after 4 years, he did not get somebody to take him to university. After 4 years, somebody came in there and asked him, Mama, I want to take you 2 children of your own to take them to university. I said, one is here, Eric. Eric was waiting me to get money. That time I was desperate. I was not known. So I was struggling for food, everything. But that time, Eric got a miracle. Now finished the IT degree. He is helping me making a website,
Yes.
writing emails to others, and Instagram. We have started Instagram now.
Oh, okay.
For this home,
So
Instagram.
basically, Eric is someone
Yes.
who grew up here, and then after he graduated, he decided he's
To
living
come.
here. So he has
Okay.
a full-time job, and then after like second half of the day, he's spending it here with the
Yes.
mama, and he knows all of the
And
kids.
his degrees in IT, and
Yes.
he's used it
He wanted to
directly
continue
back
with
to the kids.
if I got money, I can take him to masters because he's very smart in it, doing those things. And
Yeah.
I know after that he will come back and help the whole community because he has that good heart. Now he is at a Pagani police station. Then after that, you can go to Huruma police station for that child to report about a child who is here for 3 days.
Okay.
And I have 153 in high school, 67 right now they're in university, 200 they're in primary,
153 in high school,
67
67 in university,
and 200
and 200 in primary.
and 50 in baby class and nursery class.
Wow. Wow.
Here you have to go to school every day.
Yes, yes.
Yes. The first question, do you like education? Yes. If you say no, the door is open. If you say yes, the door is open. Just come in and go to school. Because
And-
you cannot get anything else to give them. You know the best thing to give a child, even a child from rich, only education. Nothing else. We can eat those goats, we can eat those cows, but they will forget. Education, they will not forget.
True that.
Yes.
That's amazing. So, you're proud, and I'm happy to hear as well. I'm
Yes.
proud as well, even
Welcome.
though I'm new, to have heard every single child here is in school.
Everybody. Only that will come from stomach.
Okay.
The others, you can sit down, we take you to the class and sit down. If not, you are not writing, you can have toys and play with it. Sawa. Karibu.
I like it. I like it.
I
And of
like
course,
education myself.
and of course, it's a big job getting people up and ready for school in the morning. There's 300 people to shower.
Yes. Let me tell you, to shower there, I make a lot of rain. So we put like a very big bowl.
Yeah.
10 can go in. Other boys, small boys can wash outside there. You know how we wash our children here outside.
Okay.
Some of them will make a hot water. They're outside, so they can they share.
The shower.
That's why I am building this tall building so that they can get enough bathroom and toilets.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
welcome.
And of course, some of them, they get cold water in the morning to help
So
them wake
nothing
up.
to do. I think one day we'll put a soda on top so that we can boil the water. Those things can come later. First of all, we value education. We value education very much so that even if it is water or cold water, one day you go bathroom with hot water because you get your own money, your own thing. That time we will enjoy a little bit.
Okay. So there's been 10,000 kids, you said,
Yes,
since the
from-
beginning, 27 years?
Yes, 27 years.
And a lot of them have good connections
Yeah,
with
they
you?
have a connection, they are working, they bring what they have. Others, they don't have job, they can come and wash here. They can wash children, they can pray with the children, they can manage to select the food so that they can cook for them.
So 27 years of doing this. How did it start, just out of curiosity? What were you doing
Imagine,
before?
I was a business lady, but before I was a teacher and trained teacher. And when I was in class 6, My mother also, even my mother is my dad, they are alive, telling me, I started when I was young. If I see you crying, I can cry. You stop crying, I can continue crying. If my mama asks, why are you crying? Are you already close? So my mother used to slap me because I can cry and cry. So it's something was created in me.
Okay.
Even if I go to my home, my father's home, people comes and say, I have a problem with this, I have a problem, I want you to take it to the hospital. I do it. I need a blanket. I don't have something to eat. At that time, even Christmas time, I tried my best. I got to look for the old and poor and sick people. I give them, I put a package of somebody. Because they will come and say, I don't have things. We are going not to celebrate Christmas because you have nothing. I have enough. I'm going to give you. Don't mind. They say, don't mind. They call me don't mind because I say don't mind.
Mama, don't mind.
Don't mind.
I like
thought,
that.
don't mind. I'll give you.
And there's
Yes.
plenty to go around.
Yes. Okay. I can take you around. Don't mind. This is my international office.
International office,
Yes,
I like it.
I have done it for the 27 years. And those are the file. Nowadays, Eric has a computer to keep the data. Yes, like that. So it is an international office.
So recently you've moved on and you're putting things on the computer.
Yes,
which is
now Eric is
easier
doing
to
that
do.
very easy. Every kid, for the time, just you put it there, take a picture, and do it. Before that, it was very hard for me.
So one of the interesting things I've heard though is the medication for your HIV positive kids.
Yes.
You have several who come through. You said 23, I think.
Yes.
Currently.
Yes, they have gone.
And tell us more about the medication. So it's easy to get into. You just.
I think for the HIV very easy, but the other medicine, it is not easy. I have to pay. I have to take my children to Kenyatta or to a government institution or to a private. If it is very urgent, I take them to the private, and you have to pay. Even those institutions of the government, I have to pay. So in my mind, I plan in my mind something can happen. Let me be prepared. So only HIV is free.
Okay, so
Education there is no free.
no free education.
No, there is no free education. You have to pay.
Okay.
Like now, somebody called us. The social worker is in the town. Somebody called for the check, paying for the 20 kids. One man called Brian Boru is paying for the 20 kids in a different high school. So it is not a free education. There is no free education in Kenya. It is not everybody to access education. No. That's why we are there to help those poor people.
Okay. And just before for the last story, let's say,
Yes.
can you tell us one of the most inspiring stories you've had so far?
I think I heard in that 1991, that's the story I have, which is now moving my heart to help the kids. Is those 6 kids who are sleeping at the public toilet.
Toilet.
Yes, 127. Imagine 6 kids, and one was very young, 2 years, was just eating the waste. Let me tell you. And that now is a big woman now. She always come here and tell, I remember very well, you took me from the public toilet, I was eating the waste. That's what made me most to help the kids. And now if I see them, I feel good because the big brother is married, the second brother is married, and the other one, that girl has 3 kids now. I told you, 3 kids. He's very strong and said, no, don't mind. You started with the waste, now you can eat well. So that's the story I have. And I remember all the time, people can change, people can make it. It's only we agree to do it.
And maybe finally tell us a little bit about how you met G and Playful Smiles and Alex and the rest of the team.
These are good people with a good spirit. Duta first of all came with
Duta, yes.
Our
Christmas.
yes,
12 days.
yes, and also the lady got a women rep.
Uh-huh.
You remember the lady with the who is the women representative in Nairobi County. So Ruto always talk with a friend, and she met with my dear girl here, and I came to find that she has a good heart. Always talk to people about this home, telling them about the problem we have, the problem we are facing. They are very good, and I told them, you can become my ambassador. Yes, my ambassadors.
She is
They
a
normally
blessed
talk about
ambassador.
it. Yes,
I
told
learned
them.
quite a bit about this place just from hearing and having
Yes.
conversations, of
Yes.
course. And I think maybe I've heard you said this already, but I'll highlight it again. Your current project is to build a very long building
Because I want
with a
to
water
make-
heater on top.
Yes, and bring many kids who are sleeping outside. Have you seen? You can take them to town. You see them; they are sleeping like that. So they need somebody with a heart, not government, not a church, but somebody with a good heart. Not a lot of money. Sometimes we get money to help us, but we need heart, good heart and good spirit in us. So my desire is to meet many kids. Where can you sleep? You go to sleep, you go to school, then you come to sleep. You know, if you can make somebody to smile, even in the heaven is written, you have done it.
Absolutely.
Yes. So my desire to finish that building so that I can bring them, because it's very hard for the government to do it. Our governor was kicking them, like throwing them, like a garbage. I was saying, oh my God, if you can give a lot of money, I finish this house, I destroy the other one and make it permanent, I can bring them. They eat 100 kg every day. My experience is like that.
100 kg.
Yes, 100 like that. Mama, this warm up. They eat. You know, young people can eat.
Yes.
They can eat. And if you give enough, they not go away. They are just going around here. They say, we can get enough to eat. If they tell us, our home, we eat enough. Our mama tell us, eat, so that you can grow.
Mama
Yes.
Mercy.
Mama Mercy.
Wake up, eat,
Yes,
study,
I tell them,
study.
eat, you grow. You cannot become sick.
Eat, study,
Eat.
study.
Study. Got to be obedient. Mwalimu is always right. Teacher is always right. That's the last word. Teacher is always right. Obey teachers. Teacher, you can become a minister, you can become a vice president or president, but teacher will remain a teacher. I like that.
I like that. My grandmother was a teacher as well.
And she taught many people.
Yes.
But she is a teacher.
And
Always
she still
right.
is. Yes.
Always right.
Definitely.
Yes.
All right, Mama.
Yes.
God bless you.
Amen.
And may we have our names written together in heaven.
Yes.
What on earth
Our
first?
names are written. Yes, it's recorded and sealed like that.
Indeed.
Even devil tried to remove it, he cannot, because it's sealed like with the blood of Jesus. Welcome.
Bless you. Let's get our names done for the earth first. Bless you.
Thank you. Karibu. Mtoto wangu karibu.
Asante.
Mtoto wangu karibu. Sasa, my son, welcome.
Okay. Mimi nasema Kiswahili.
Yes,
You don't
yeah.
have to translate for me. Naongea Kiswahili.
Sawa, safi.
Yeah,
Tena
safi.
safi. Karibu sana.
Asante.
Hakuna matata. Even if the problem is very big, no problem. We don't care about the problems. We just fight. That's the end of it.